In this video, we're going to talk about the LibTech Double Dip, a twin directional board in either way. It's a powder freestyle deck with the C2X camber profile. It's a board designed for buttering and spinning into POW. It's got a reduced tip and tail height to change the swing weight and give you more float. This is a board designed for riding powder with a freestyle focus. This board features Mervin's C2X camber profile, so it's a tweak on the C2 camber profile. It's a shortened reverse section between the feet and a lengthened camber zone underfoot. This gives you more snap and less play between the feet. Basically, more pop. That's the way to break down C2X. Overall, the Double Dip has one of those middle-of-the-road twinish flexes to it. Softer tips, stiffer underfoot, more play between the feet with a lot of torsional flex to it. It's not a very damp ride. You're going to notice some chatter in the tips at high speeds out on groomers. It's a board that just gets bucked around. You want to keep your knees bent on this thing. While this isn't the snappiest powder twin I've been on, it's solid. That C2X profile lets you load up and pop, but if you want to be laid back, you can, and you're still going to get decent snap. It's more than ample for getting the board on top of fresh snow or for sending it off of a natural feature. While there is a sweet spot out in the tips, and that's where you want to lock into, most people will try to flex it right outside the camber zone, and that's where there's going to be some fight in this board. It's not going to want to lock in, it's going to want to fight you. But if you ollie into the nose or the tail when you're buttering, you're going to notice right away that this board will lock right in and you can get fucking weird. If you're going to log jib with this, it'll lock into presses. You don't have to worry about it. Little speed so you don't stick to the wood, but you're good. I personally didn't get it on any logs the day I rode it, but I did go in the park and hit some rails with it, so I kind of gathered what would happen if I was hitting log jibs with it. And you can go logging with this thing. It's solid enough, so you don't have to worry about it. If you're going to log jib with this, it'll lock into presses. You don't have to worry about it. Little speed so you don't stick to the wood, but you're good. I personally didn't get it on any logs the day I rode it, but I did go in the park and hit some rails with it, so I kind of gathered what would happen if I was hitting log jibs with it. And you can go logging with this thing. It's solid enough, so you don't have to worry about it. When you're in fresh snow and turning with this board, it's graceful. You'll notice that it's very surfy. You can really push it through the snow and then pop off the tail and get a spatula-like effect with the pop. You know, it just sort of porpoises along. And then when you get on a groomer and you've got a carve with it, set it and forget it. The Magnatraction Grips, this board turns, you can drive it how you want, and you don't have to worry about it. Alright, it's time to double dip into some comparisons. So let's see what other boards stack up to this one from LibTech. The Spring Break Powder Pill. The Flow Rush. The Arbor Clovis. The High Tide Powder. The Venture Zelix. The Smokin' Jetson. Remember to comment, share, subscribe, and like this video. That way you can see all the relevant or irrelevant snowboarding content that we're putting out for you guys. So smash that bell down below, that way you're getting a notification, and I'll see you guys in another video. If you've been enjoying all these product reviews and you haven't been buying through our affiliate program, which is down there, why don't you check out our Patreon? This is a great way for you to get involved with us. There's some great rewards on there, and it helps fund us so we can do more product reviews for you guys that enjoy what we're doing.